Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 54 of the Geography GCSE countdown, and today we are thinking about improving RIO'S environment. So let's get going. What are RIO'S environmental challenges? The environmental challenges caused by which affect quality of life for people in Rio are caused by the physical geography of the city as well as human activities. The city's authorities have developed solutions to many of these problems. Social inequality has led to high levels of crime in some areas. There are new informal settlements on the edge of the city. There are huge areas of sprawling, squatter settlements. Around 40% of Rio's population live in favelas. There is lots of smog caused by slow-moving traffic. There are new areas of basic local authority housing. There is an extensive sprawl across the beautiful coast areas such as Barra de Tijuca. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's Tijuca. Many squatter settlements live on hillsides and are prone to landslides. The algal blooms and eutrophication in the Lagoa Rodrigo Channel is present. There is heavy population in the bay due to increasing urbanisation and industrialisation. There are problems of communications between different parts of the city across the bay. There is vast dereliction due to deindustrialisation of heavy industries such as steel, and the mountains limit space for building and make development for an effective transport system difficult and costly. Air pollution. Air pollution is estimated to cause 5,000 deaths per year in Rio. The city is often covered by brown smog. This happens because heavy traffic and congestion on roads causes a build-up of exhaust fumes, and mist from the Atlantic mixes with vehicle exhaust fumes and pollutants from the chimneys of factories. Traffic congestion. Rio is the most congested city in South America. Traffic congestion increases stress and pollution levels and wastes time for commuters and businesses. The steep mountains. Roads can only be built on coastal lowland, and main transport routes therefore become very congested. Tunnels through the city are needed to connect different areas of the city together. The number of cars in Rio has grown by over 40% in the last decade, and high crime levels mean that people prefer to travel by car. But the solutions. Improvements have been aimed at reducing traffic congestion and improving air quality. Through the expansion of the metro system under the Barra Bay to the South Zone and Barra de Tijuca, Barra de Tijuca. There are new toll roads into the city to reduce congestion, and the coast roads are made one way during rush hours to improve the traffic flow. Water pollution. Barra Bay is highly polluted, causing major threat to wildlife. Commercial fishing has declined by 90% in the last 20 years. There is a danger that pollution could affect Ipanema and Copacabana beaches, which would damage tourism and the local economy. There are several sources of water pollution though. Many of the 55 rivers flowing into the bay are heavily polluted. Rivers are polluted by runoff from open sewers in the favelas. Over 200 tonnes of raw sewage pour into the bay each day. There are over 50 tonnes of industrial waste which enters the bay each day. There have been oil spills from the Petrobras oil refinery, and ships empty their fuel tanks in the bay because there are no facilities to dispose of the fuel properly. So what have the solutions been? Overseas aid has been used to reduce the amount of sewage being released into the bay. 12 new sewage works have been built since 2004 at a cost of $68 million. Ships are fined for discharging fuel into the bay illegally, and 5 kilometres of new sewage pipes have been installed around badly polluted areas. Waste pollution. Many favelas are built on steep slopes with few proper roads. This makes access difficult for waste clearing lorries, which are run by Curlurb, a public cleaning company. Most waste is dumped and pollutes the water system. This causes diseases like cholera and encourages rats. But the solutions? A power plant has been set up near the University of Rio using methane gas, biogas, from rotting rubbish. consumes 30 tonnes of rubbish a day and produces enough electricity for 1,000 homes. So I hope this has been useful. Please do subscribe down below if it has, and I will see you for more tomorrow at 7 AM. Bye guys.